Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Shay from the Severely Ambitious video blog on YouTube. My video blog is I am helping women, no matter what their background is, use their talents to make money. So this little video is going to be a little different. It's my contribution to the whole natural hair rave that seems to be going on. I hope that it's not just a fad or just a rave. I hope that our sisters really are embracing not only our natural beauty, but embracing self-acceptance and self-love, and we begin to imitate more of ourselves instead of imitating others. I've had a long hair journey. Natural hair for me is not new. I did my BC, as they call it, my big chop back in 1998. And cut the relaxers out. I started getting relaxers and perms, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I think I even had a jerry curl when I was like 13. It burned the shit out of my scalp, but honey, I had bouncing and behaving curls. Anyway, what I've decided to do in this video is not just make a video tutorial with my natural hair, which at this time is about that short. I've grown it out really long before big fros and stuff like this, but last September I had a little hair accident where I had my hair twisted with the Bob Marley hair. Bob Marley. I am an exact 1B, so my hair matches the extension hair. So anyhow, I had someone taking it out and accidentally it got cut. So I went to the barber and he started cutting and watching the game and shooting the breeze with his boys, and zzz, I ended up with this much hair. And I was inspired by a sister on YouTube who is doing different, what they call protective styles, which really means your hair is natural and you're putting it up some kind of way so you don't have to mess with it every day, or you're putting it up into some type of synthetic hair, like tree braids or singles or cornrows or two-strand twist or whatever they call protective styles. Protective, what I consider that, it means you are not putting heat on your hair, you're not stretching it every day, you're not washing it every day, you're not tangling and pulling on it. It's a little less stress on your hair, which gives it a break from styling, which allows it to grow out a little longer. So in that vein, I'm doing a protective style which will most likely become permanent. My inspiration for this style was from my man and our children. He had 4 children with locks, and on occasion I get a chance to hand roll and maintain their locks. So I kind of fell in love with locks. So I decided I want some locks. So I saw a girl recently with long locks. I said, how long have you been growing your locks? She said 6 years. And her hair was pretty long. Okay, and I thought, ooh, well, if I was with my man 6 years ago and we locked our hair, maybe it would be that long. So what I've decided to do is make a faux dreadlock. I'm not big on the word dread because it seems to have negative connotation, but I could just call them locks. I've decided to make a faux, as in F-A-U-X, or fake lock, and I could probably just let my hair grow from there. So what I want to show you is what I did, what I used, and how things are going, because the end result will be like this, and these are faux locks. Okay, so what I did is I washed my hair, conditioned my hair, and I sectioned my hair off just to do regular box braids. These are the tools that I used. Rat tail comb for parting. Most of the times people use moisturizer for protective styling. For the moisture under my protective style, I used African Pride's Shea Butter Miracle Moisture Intensive Cream. Now I use 2 types of hair for these faux locks. Okay, Regular straight 100% Kankalon hair. Get one of those just straight jumbo braids. And what we did, since my hair is so short, I'm hoping you can see this, is that once we sectioned it, we split that hair in pieces, trying to get the most even amount of hair. And I usually twist it there. And I attach it to my hair, being the third strand, and then I just braid down. Now, I braid down as far as my hair, my natural hair goes, which is about there. Once I get beyond that, with the 3-strand twist, I break it down into a 2-strand twist. I hope you can see that. And I did it kind of tight because I wanted it to be small and thin. And the reason I want it to be small and thin is because I'm going to add hair on top of this. And the weight of both pieces of hair will be a little heavy. I don't want too thick of a lock, and I don't want too much weight. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so pick whatever color you have. With mine, I did a 1B and 30 mix, and I also did just a straight 1B. I don't know if you can see the difference in the colors. Now, okay, so let's get to this faux locking. Once you get your Bob Marley strands, they're already pre-measured. So they're already going to be in the exact same thickness, the same length, and all of that. Is I take one of the Bob Marley strands. I don't cut the end or anything like that. I just leave it raw, just like that. Okay, again, here's the 2-strand twist. I'm going to place it again, just bend it like a little L. See, bend it there. Right at the root. I'm going to hold it here. And I'm going to twist the long part around the base a few times. Okay. And as you can see, this little part here is still kind of sticking down. See if you can see that. And that's fine, because what I wanted to do is get next to the braid. It's just a little extra security. And then what I begin to do is wrap and pull. It's a lot of braids, so I'm trying to figure out a technique to do it faster. So what I've learned is to hold it and just go pull my hair down as I'm wrapping. And using these 2 fingers, these 2 right here, to catch the hair as it comes through. So it looks like this. And I just swing back in and grab it. Catch and pull. Catch, pull. Catch, pull. I'll do it one more time because I don't know how to do slow motion on the camera. Catch and pull. And so once you get your technique down, it doesn't have to be perfect. Another thing I've learned is if you space them too far apart, it looks like little loops going around. You don't want it. You want it to look a little more uniform. So what I've learned to do is spread the hair apart. See? So it's not so tight. So if I spread it apart, it gives more of a fuzzier wrap, and the lock looks more natural. You get it down to the bottom and you wrap it more, and eventually you'll get faster. Or you get some help, one of the two. And say this is the end of the lock. What I do here at the end, quite often, I will cut the end off. Let's see if you can see that. I cut it off. This is the end of the twist. I take my lighter, burn it, and roll it just a slight bit. I don't know if you can see that. And I take the burnt end that I've used and I fold it back up onto the lock. Let's see if you can see that. I fold it back up onto the lock. And the rest of the Bob Marley hair, I just take and loop it So loop it around the end of the lock. And what I do is I start going back up the lock. Like so. I'm trying to do a reverse so you can see it. Back up the lock. So the end of it looks more like a little loop. And then I take the lighter, touch it a little bit there, and then roll that up there like that. So again, this is for demonstration purposes. That's why this part is still thin. But I get to the very end of it, fold the Bob Marley hair back down like that, and come back up the lock, and then just twist it off and then burn it there. That allows your ends to stay a little bit softer. Okay. And if you want more of a really crisp lock, you can take one that you've done. I don't recommend this because the fire tends to make the hair hard if you don't roll it immediately. But say for instance you take the lock and you take the hair and you have to roll it immediately. It'll smooth that lock out a little bit. See that? Opposed to all this. So, in a big huge nutshell, that's it. And once I get finished, I'll take some extra pictures so you can see. Now, I'm also going to take these down so you can see how natural they do look. And can you imagine how beautiful my hair is going to be when I get finished? And because they're so close to my scalp, I can actually just let them grow out from here. So what I've done is I skipped 6 years worth of growing, all with a bag of hair. And that's what they look like. The locks. I think they're really beautiful. The thing that's different with this, I've left all my wigs alone. And I figured if I'm going to, imitate some hair, I might as well imitate some black hair. And I do some work now where it's a mostly black staff and mostly sisters. So I'll appreciate the versatility of a sister trying something fun and something new. It's all about adornment. It's all about doing something fun, decorate yourself, and feel good about yourself. Your hair will never make you, like India already said. But it is fun to look different and have fresh looks. And for me, it's double fold. It's cute on me, plus I fit in with my man and the kids, because now they all have locks that are natural. Now I have some fake ones and look like I've been there all along. So anyway, try this. Let me know how it turns out. And again, my video blog is severely ambitious. So sisters, go ahead and tune in, get you some motivation, inspiration, and a little juice for your journey. So best wishes to you. And this is Shay Grace, Severely Ambitious, and BecomingInc.com. Take care, sis. Adorn yourself, my queen, however it is. Bye.